What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we are going over all the ways to power up your equipment in Tales Noir. We got some tips, some strategies, some things that can help you get the most out of your forging equipment, because there is a ton of different ways that you can power up your equipment. I also just want to mention that our good friends over at App Gallery, our sponsor for this video, has an amazing coupon code deal that is going on right now. I'm going to show you how to download and install App Gallery and talk about the coupons and the device giveaway they have going on currently. We're going to go to the website. We are going to click download and install App Gallery. Then for selecting a country, make sure you put Italy no matter where you live. We're going to sign up using an email address. We're going to create one. Then we are going to do verification with our phone number. And then we are in. There it is. All of your favorite apps, your mobile games. The best part about it is the rewards and the gifts. Rewards are when you spend money in the game, you'll get a kickback. And then gifts. We have gifts for all of these different mobile games, which are exclusive that you can only find on App Gallery. Currently, App Gallery has some pack offers going on currently. The first one you can get for completely free. All you have to do is download the game through App Gallery. The second offer is a newbie pack. All you have to do is recharge any amount to claim these additional rewards right here. And the third offer is to recharge a specified amount in total to claim the corresponding packs. So when you spend 5, 10, 20, 50, or 100 euro, you can claim different levels of gift codes. Note that if you spend 10 euro, you can claim the 5 and 10 euro code. And if you spend 20 euro, you can claim the 5, 10, and 20 euro code. And finally, App Gallery is having their device giveaway for users who have a shipment address in the European Union region. All you have to do is spend a certain amount of money in Tales Noir through App Gallery, and you will have a chance at one of these amazing devices for free. Make sure you go ahead and join the Discord now and contact an admin for more details. First thing we have is refine. Now, pretty much all of the ways that we're going to power up our equipment is going to transfer over if we do happen to get new gear. The only time it doesn't is when we do cleanse. So cleanse works for individual gear, and also when we're re-rolling and changing our substats as well, which we'll get to that in a bit. But we have refine is the first one we're going to go over. This is pretty simple. You're going to need these cores. So you have like an attack core, and you also have a defensive core. Now, refining gear just increases our stats for different types of gear. So if we take a look at our Witch King staff, this is our weapon. We have the ability to refine, which would be increase our stats for our min attack or max attack. Now you can refine it by 1, or you can refine it by 5. Now you just have to kind of level up this bar. So once we get this leveled up to level 11, we will go ahead and we will increase our minimum attack for our weapon. And you'll see that it says 10 out of 20. So that means that this can be maxed out at level 20. Currently, we are at level 10. Every time you refine, you get 10 experience points per refine. So if you go by 1s, you'll get 10. If you go by 5s, you'll get 50. And then sometimes you'll hit that crit and you'll get a bonus of like all the way up to like 80. Now, when you are refining your gear, there is no resonance level. Some of the other ways to increase our power through our gear, there's a resonance level, and you want to upgrade everything evenly. We're going to talk about that in a second, but for refine, you can kind of just go and choose which stat you want to buff the most. All right, moving on to cleanse. Cleanse is pretty simple. You're just buffing your stats number. Now, this is where it does not transfer over. This is specific to that piece of gear. Out of all the ways to increase your equipment power, cleanse is like the weakest one. It doesn't give you that much of a significant battle power increase. And it's either going to increase your stat or it's going to lower the stat. So you do have a chance to actually lose some numbers. You just want to kind of get them like above half, like 75% of the bar filled. Is good enough. You're going to be leveling up, getting better gear, and then once that better gear comes on, you got to cleanse it all over again. So you don't want to waste too much time in cleanse. Embedding is just putting gemstones in your piece of gear. Now this has a resonance level, and your embedded gems will transfer over to your new equipment. So we went ahead and we just equipped another light gem, and you also can upgrade them. So you'll see that you need duplicates of the same gem in order to upgrade them to the higher level, which just increases your stat. Now what you want to do though is you want to try and level up everything evenly so that you get that resonance bonus, because it's really crucial. It gives you a damage bonus increase and a damage bonus reduction. Remember, we went ahead and we talked all about the stats. If you have not checked out my stats video, definitely go check it out, because we talked about the damage bonus difference, damage reduction. I mean, we talked about everything in that video. And at level 1, we are getting a damage bonus of 0.80 and a damage reduction of 0.80. Once we get it up to level 2, it'll go up to 2%. Activated condition needs to be met, which in this instance says embed level 4 gems times 10. So we have to have 10 gems that are all at level 4. Currently, you'll see that we have 7 out of 10. Kind of similar to embedding gems. It's just instead of a gem, it's called a starseal. It's not that much different from embedding a gem. It's just the fact that gems only give you one specific stat. So it'll be like increase your magic attack, increase your HP, whereas starseal gives you a bunch of stats. So this plays a big factor in kind of mixing and matching different starseals. And you'll notice that we can go ahead and we can take a look at all of them or different ones. We have a slot 2, slot 3, and a slot 4. If we have any type of combination of these, we are getting an extra bonus. So you always want to look out for these extra bonuses. So it's very simple. This one says we need to have 1 purple and 1 orange, and it can be any purple and any orange. It doesn't have to be a specific type. As long as it is that rarity, you have the ability to kind of equip any starseal regardless of your type, and certain starseals will only benefit certain types of attack. So if you are a magic damage dealer, you need to be careful and make sure you're not equipping starseals that increase stuff like your physical attack or your physical crit damage, because it has no effect on you. It will not help you out at all. So that is one mistake that you can make when it comes to starseals. However, if you do not have like the corresponding starseal for your damage type, it is always better to just equip it anyway. So if I was to go ahead and put this level 1 command on it, you'll notice that we get penetration +9, hit +9, assault goes up, but then we have a physical crit damage bonus of 0.29%. Now, it's not going to help us out per se, but if we don't have any other type of starseal, it's better than nothing. We aren't going to benefit from this, but we are still going to benefit from the penetration, the hit, and the assault. So, you know, you just kind of throw it on there for now until you get something better, but just make sure you pay attention to the different parts, the physical and the magical. All right, the next thing we have is enhancing our gear. And this is probably the most frustrating out of all the different ways to power up our gear. After you enhance your gear to level 5, when you fail, you actually go down a level. Can never go lower than level 5, which is good. Enhancing your gear gives you the biggest increase to your battle power. That's because it increases your stats by a percentage. Also, just like many of the other ways to increase our gear, you'll notice that the enhanced data will be automatically transferred when we change our gear, so we don't have to worry about that. We also have a resonance level. All body parts are enhanced to level 10. Right now we have it at 6 out of 10. I'm going to suggest that you do everything one by one. Now, early game, when you're trying to get to level 5, if you fail, it doesn't go down. But what you can do just to get to level 5 is you can go ahead and you can enhance one piece of gear from 1 to 5, and you can kind of just do that all the way, because once you get to level 5, that's when you hit your first resonance level. Now, the reason I like to do it like one by one is because of the success rate can get very expensive once you get your enhancement levels closer to 10. That way I like to get everything up to 6, then everything up to 7, everything up to 8, everything up to 9. We can throw some lucky stones in there to increase our success rate. 85% is still pretty high, so I usually just straight up enhance it at 85%. But if you fail on 80%, trust me, it feels awful and you're gonna be pissed. So you might want to start to use yours once you get to success rate 80%, which would be 7 and above. But once you get it down to like 70%, that's when you really need to use those. I would say probably 80% is the last time I would go ahead and do an enhancement without using one of those lucky stones. All right, and finally, this is probably my favorite, is the recast. So recast lets us re-roll our substats for a specific type of gear that we have equipped. Now, this is tied specifically to the equipped gear. This works just like cleanse, where it does not transfer over. It is tied specifically to that piece of gear. On our Witch King staff, this is an orange piece of gear, like a legendary. The best ones are gonna be like at the top, but you'll see we get stuff that'll increase our skill. This is what you really wanna look out for, stuff like this. If you can get a skill increase substat, cutting edge, this is arguably the best one. Your gear basic stats increase by a percentage. I mean, this increases all of your basic stats. That is the best one. That is it for today, folks. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. I'll see y'all later. Peace.